When we came to San Jose, we settled in downtown San Jose, which was a heavily working class and ethnic neighborhood. It was dominated by Vietnamese, by Mexican Americans, and by an aging white population that was gradually being phased out. So I remember going to school at St. Patrick's, and half of the class at the time was minority, Filipinos, Vietnamese, Mexican Americans, and the other half were white Catholics. But 20 years later, revisiting that same school, what's really interesting to note is that there are almost no white students there anymore, and that the students who go there are almost all Asians and Latinos. So even in the 20 years since I grew up in San Jose, there's been a radical shift in the ethnic population of San Jose, that it has gone from being a city characterized by ethnic enclaves to being a city which is in and of itself ethnic. I mean, that is the sort of the default mode for San Jose. And to just give you another illustration of how much the city has changed, after I went to St. Patrick's, I went to a school called Bellarmine College Preparatory, which is an all-boys Jesuit prep school in San Jose and a very elite institution. And I remember at the time, in the late 1980s, that there were very few students of color in Bellarmine. The Asian American students didn't call themselves Asian Americans. They gathered in one corner of the school and called themselves the Asian Invasion and the Yellow Peril. The Latinos sat in the parking lot and listened to their stereos in their cars while they ate lunch. A handful of black students played sports. And it was not a multicultural kind of environment. But interestingly enough, 20 years later, when I receive alumni newsletters from Bellarmine, the tone has totally shifted. Now you have multicultural literature courses. Now you have the Vietnamese Brotherhood as a student group. You have various kinds of ethnic student groups. And so that also is an indicator that all levels of San Jose have changed as a result of the increasing assimilation and growing cultural and political power of these ethnic enclaves and these ethnic minorities in the city.